welcome. Thank you for coming today. We're doing the doc is in. So I meditated and got what we should talk about. And I'm guided. We're going to do they don't like me because I changed. So I feel like this is more of like a mental health check-in, not like a physical thing. And it doesn't necessarily like relationship. It could be, you know, your coworkers, your friends, your family, your best friend. What I'm getting to is, or what Spirit wants to iterate on is, when you open your consciousness to different things, your areas of likes, your taste, your vibration, I mean, you change, right? You change. And some people aren't so fond of the change, or they're not a believer. And it's kind of like, you know, we're all here in our human body. So something that we have to get over too, and when you go through your conscious levels of awareness and stuff, is releasing how others are going to feel about you, you know, or how others are going to perceive you. Are they going to believe me? Or, you know, what are they going to say? And stuff like that. So if you've been struggling on that kind of stuck, I wouldn't say it's like your ego, but it's still an area of healing you got to do. But it's how to handle other people when they're in their ego. And because they don't like that you changed, some people come at you full force in their ego to kind of like dominate your level of acceleration of how you would handle things, or how you perceive things now, or how you look at things. I was going to advertise this and I forgot. My moneymaker candle, fresh batches. Go look it up now. Purchase if you feel drawn to. Okay. It was a distraction. I had to get it out of the way. So maybe people are distracted, or people are causing distractions in your work life or in your creative endeavors. And or your beliefs, maybe like what you believe an item to do. So say, what if I grab this candle because someone doesn't believe, there's a plane going across, doesn't believe that manifesting money is good, or that this candle can help you manifest money. It's really, it helps you take a moment to realize that you put money, energy, and intent into purchasing this candle, which holds money, energy, and intent to build your money, energy, and intent for the highest good of everyone involved. It's really important that we add that for the highest good of everyone involved, because it keeps that lower energy that's attached to money out of there. You know what I mean? So some people don't like that, or some people just don't like what you do for work. Some people in their ego about you. So why would you ask a doctor like for help about that? Well, this is something you would kind of, you know, whether you speak to a therapist or a counselor or whatever, this is a typical topic you would talk to someone about, you know? So we're going to use our spirit guides today to kind of have this conversation with them. So we already have the subject, if you want to use that soap note, when I first explained how these doctor visits go. But we already have the reason for a visit, right? Just kind of getting advice on how to heal your feelings, how other people perceive you. It's a level of healing. It's not feeling worthy enough, not feeling confident, not expressing yourself, or scared to express yourself because of one others' views of you. You know, so it does affect you, and it affects you mentally. And a lot of people don't look at that as mental health. Mental health is your wealth. This also has sage, so for grounding. So maybe like things are too chaotic in your house and or your home, and black obsidian is for protection. We have grounding, and then there's pyrite. my notes. I added something new in there, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But click on the link, spiritdocxi.com, and it'll have all the information. It's a new recipe. Get some new energy out there for those new manifestations. All right, enough about that, though. But let's get into your mental health of they don't like that I changed. So what are some symptoms Spirit wants to throw out here on the table that they've recognized that maybe you haven't recognized? Healing. That says separation, but the heart is stitched up. So it could be healing from separation, adopted, giving up a child, family healing, family separation. So what is something you're not seeing that the spirit docs want to iterate on is I feel like it's causing a separation in your life, right? Your spiritual growth could be a reason why, yeah, parent is not talking to you anymore. Why parent gave up their child, I'm hearing. Or just heartbroken not being a part of a family due to someone feeling how the outside is going to look in on them being a part of this family. Or how they cater, how they care for their children, I'm hearing. Because some people, you know, let's be real, when some people think of like spiritual stuff and manifesting and magic, you know, people first go to the dark. They think dark. But that's not. And look at how this white. Look how this family's white. And I don't mean skin color. Like, I am white, you know. But I mean, maybe that's part of your story, and that's why, you know, it's a racial thing. Dark, white, black, white, whatever. But they work in the light arts. Like this, it's light energies. This is how I said the manifesting the candle for the highest good of everyone involved. My other candles that are for sale on the website for the highest good of everyone involved. Even the fertility ones I do for the highest good of everyone involved. And those are per order only. I read your energy to see how I should manifest your candle. And we're not just out here manifesting babies for no reason, right? All right, so the collective or whoever this reading is for, I just don't feel like you know the complete details of what someone that's judging you is going through from their family. You know, maybe they were given up for adoption when they were younger. Maybe they didn't have, you know, a mother and a father. Maybe, you know, like in the same home. Maybe, you know, they had a stepdad their whole life. And you don't know what's going on behind someone else's brain that's making them act in their ego, but they're heartbroken as well. So the universe wants you to know that still come from a place of love, because you know that person needs healing too. Some symptoms or some information we're not seeing in regards to they don't like me because I changed. A vacation in reverse. A vacation is needed. Maybe this person, or they're viewing you as a whole individual off of you no longer are going on vacations, or this person doesn't get to have the lifestyle you have because they had a tougher road, or maybe they feel like they have to give up so much stuff to have a family. Like they keep iterating on like this person that's causing you this mental agony of why you're even gonna watch this video, because the title resonates, right? This person is heartbroken. Like they have issues inside that they too need to heal, and they watched you heal this. So either they're judging you on the way that you've healed, or they're judging you because they don't feel that it's an adequate way of life. You know how I noticed in the beginning when I said, like, you would go to a therapist or a psychologist or whatever. So a lot of people don't feel like talking with spirits or listening to God and stuff is like real, you know? And so they're coming from a place of judging how you act. Okay? But I also hear they feel trapped. They don't have they have a boundary, and you're limitless. So that's why they give you the stank eye. I hope that makes sense. It took a long time to throw that out there, but maybe their bills are like higher. Their children require more financial means, and so they don't ever get to go on vacation, but they watch you go on vacation, or just stuff like that. But this resonating with your story, Summer, or the boundaries could simply be, maybe you live by the beach and they've always wanted to live by the beach, or you live by a lake and they always wanted to live by a lake, or you're gonna have a house with a pool and they've always wanted to have a house with a pool. Like, it's superficial things, one, but just know that this person, they need healing. They need healing. All right, so universe, objective, action. Let's do the objective a little bit more, because I have more cards out here. I feel like before we get into the planet action, there's got to be a higher reason why we're here for this reading. So I'm like, this is the obvious, right? This is like anyone going through a spiritual awakening. However, I do have a lot of new people watching. So if you're at the beginning of your journey, different waves, brace yourself. This is going to happen, especially even more as you grow. Learn how to protect yourself. Learn how to keep your family's energy light as possible. And read other people's energies before interacting with them. All right, so still part of the objective. What is something Spirit wants you to know in regards to why we need to know, or why we care that other people don't like your change? Seven of Cups, your creativity. Maybe there's creative endeavors they've always wanted to do, but they haven't put their foot in the door to get it done. And you do whatever you can to get your wishes fulfilled. Your Nine of Cups. Your happy home, your happy life. Look at these people, look like they're on vacation. Look at the boat and stuff in the background. Or how you creatively, she's doing the line in the tattoos, line things up. Your creative endeavors. They don't like me because I've changed. So the Hermit card came out, shining the light on certain situations. The universe has already done this. They've already shown you. So I feel like most readings, we're at a confirmation. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse for them. So the Hermit says represents the search for answers to life's problems. Withdrawal in order to find the answers to your questions. Peace and quiet needed. Make decisions cautiously. Take advice from others. Predicts a meeting with someone who will defend, inspire, or protect you. Possible vacation or sabbatical. Follow your heart, not the crowd. Possible vacation or sabbatical. I'm gonna look this word up. I feel like I need to hear Google's definition to what sabbatical is. A period of paid leave granted to a university teacher or other worker for a study or travel, traditionally 1 year for every 7 years worked. Oh, vacation, like vacation time from work. Like you always have time to go. Maybe this person works like a 9 to 5, but you have creative endeavors, creative ways to make money, more than one ways to make money. An entrepreneur or a freelancer. Okay, and then they had the Wheel of Fortune reverse. A lack of vision, inability to move forward. What goes around comes around. The past is catching up with you. Others plot revenge against you. Past wrongs committed against others now come back to haunt you. A project will fail or experience setbacks. Bad luck must be endured, and any actions are fruitless. Courage is needed. I feel like the universe is showing light, confirming these people, places, and things that you always just kind of wondered, like, is this person, like, low-key hating, but not, you know? And it's like, yeah, I almost called you dummy, viewer. The universe is like, yeah, dummy, we've been showing you. I'm sorry, that was their word, not mine. See how I had to take that out of there? But look at, because they did all that, like, don't think that their energy doesn't get returned to them. And that's why they're still stuck in a cycle of operating out of their ego instead of being inspired, asking questions, and being motivated. I'm also hearing the flip side of that. Some people get upset when people are inspired or creative and they quote unquote copy something. Sometimes things isn't copied word for word. You know, there's copyright laws and stuff in place for that. But sometimes it's just a confirmation to what they were intuitively guided. Like little fairy things talking into the brain, you know, brain of both people. And how it could be teamwork to get the information out to the collective as a whole. In other words, I'm hearing, don't be a haterade. Don't be a hater. It's funny because I have a thing of Gatorade sitting right here, so I was like, what? Don't be a haterade. To the way people acquire their taste of acquirement, to how they want to live life. Like, everyone's got to take care of their family no matter how they got to do it. Right? All right. So, with that being said, let's use the success cards. Ellen DeGeneres is on the bottom of the deck. A message for this collective in regards to they don't like my change. Ellen DeGeneres came back out. She's like, no, I'm here. I'm here to stay. Find where personal meets personable. Don't get with the times if they don't get you. Ooh. Kill with kindness. Rusticate with humor. Suze Orman. Personal debt is a free education in finance. Risk isn't always worth the risk. Afford to loan good advice. Don't get with the times if they don't get you. Kill with kindness is Ellen. So it's like, no matter what's going on, you know, still stay in your high vibe, be kind. And if they don't get you, then you don't have to kick it with them as much. You know what I mean? You know where to start setting your boundaries, where personal meets personable. You know, now this is a personal situation. Susie Orman, personal debt is a free education in finance. There's a lot of free tools out there, YouTube channels everywhere to grow and heal past traumas that might have made someone bitter, or that need to grow in their finances, or to do their own personal endeavors. There's millions of app jobs and online jobs. And look at this mirroring card was sitting right here, and I didn't even see it was flipped over. That you too could do the same. And so that it's a collective healing of helping the newbies, or helping your tribe, you know, the ones that no one's left behind, you know, like the ones that you have a good feeling about them, but it's just certain things that they may be throwing like little baby shade about, you know. Just still send them nothing but loving energies, and know, you know, help them manifest better ways for their family. Help them go on vacation if you can. Like you could help do that. Risk isn't always worth the risk. Afford to loan good advice. Okay, but with that being said, you don't need to take the risk to help everyone. Use your discernment. You've gotten to a level of great connectedness to allow the gift of discernment to flow to you, right? So risk isn't always worth the risk. So some people just isn't, you know, some people just really just throw shade, you know, and that's where they're gonna get that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They don't want to change. But to your homies in your tribe that want to change, especially because maybe they see everything that you get to do now that you have a more free life, you know. So afford to loan good advice to the people who are willing to listen, grow, and change for the betterment of themselves as well as their family and anyone they have to come in contact with. So it's like, I have this like situation with this person that lives right by me, and they act karmic-y all the time to me, right? And I say like karmic-y lightly. And so I was being nosy, and I looked on their Facebook, and the person has like in their subject bar, was this it? Something like, I skipped out on therapy. I figured I could help my mental health in between vacations with the workout. So it's like this person, it's funny, vacation came up here. It's funny. This person is like addressing publicly that they have like, you know, some stuff that they need to heal within oneself, but they're like, you know, fuck it. I'll handle that when I feel I have the time after I do everything that I want to do first. You know what I mean? So that you're going to come across people like that. It doesn't mean that like they're always a bad person, but they're definitely showing you that they need some love and some light and some healing in their life, okay? So that's why they hurt people. All right, plan. Ooh, the bottom of the deck after shuffling. Tyra Banks, learn to be natural. Signature walks include well-timed pivots. Model your business model. So it's like still, you know, do what you need to do. Jane Fonda came up. Be in your most high vibe. And don't let this person mess up any steps that it is in your plan. People, place, or things, whatever they don't like me because I changed correlates to. Plan, Spirit. What do we need to know about the plan? Queen of Cups and Three of Cups. Ace of Wands and Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. Again, don't come off your throne for anything. Not even a third-party situation or a third person or a second person or an eighth person feeling that you should be left like this because they're left like this. Sometimes it's their own karma coming back from the one they shot from. And that's something you don't see all the time. There was a journey that they've been doing along your journey. It's something they've been doing along your journey. Their thoughts are still in low energy and they have dark thoughts. They walk the stairway to dark thoughts. Or they're putting themselves on the stairway to heaven if they get let in the golden gates. Three of Swords. Heartbrokenness can be healed. However, this person, Princess of Cups in reverse. This heartbroken person, they're being closed off from the universe to tap in and hear messages, or they're choosing not to tap in. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, why would someone be, because I'm spiritual jail though, right? But this person's choosing not to be tapped in. And so therefore the universe is like, all right, well then we'll put you around people that are just of like you. You can't come over here and mess with our queen that's doing, you know, universal work down there on earth. Four Cups and Princess of Pentacles. So your plan is just to get grounded, to meditate. I mean, you can go within to hear, like, specifically what universe wants to tell you. That's been a repetitive message. To meditate more and the universe will give you your answers. Meditate more and the universe will give you your answers. But I'm also hearing grounding and go forward knowing that you're making a change and an impact still on this earth. Whether everyone or whoever your everyone's is, right, agrees with your every move or not, supports your every move or not, or likes what you manifest, because some people do the same. Ooh, good one, Spirit. Some people do the same art, but they have shady intentions in the background. And since you caught on and you use for the highest good of everyone involved, that blocks out other people's shady intentions, like, instantly. And so when you're manifesting for the highest good of everyone involved, of course, some people are not going to like what you do, and they're going to try and stop it. So you can't have wish fulfillment within your legacy for your family or what you're trying to make a difference for. And so I really feel like this is a work-related or creative endeavor, or just your creative or your connection to the universe. But going forward, what does the universe want to let you know by still... I thought a card flew out. By still dealing with this person? Lovers, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Walk in the path of love. And you never know, that could help heal someone's life. It could help spark a trigger that they too need to heal their heartbreaks so they don't act like that. Or even if you have to separate yourself from a person, because it's two paths. So say you have to, you know, go a different path for a while, but always stay true to yourself. As long as you're acting in a place of love and radiating love out. Notice how the blue... it's emanating from her throat chakra, her heart chakra, and her solar plexus. And yeah, her lower chakras, but more like right here. And then see how it's traveling down her arm? Sending and speaking from love. What should viewer do in regards to the plan of action for... I know one flipped. Oh, yes. Yes. Follow your heart. Follow what you still want to do. Don't give any attention to the lower energies. Just say, okay, I see you. I send love for the highest good of everyone involved. And then get back to work. Universe says they got stuff for you to do so they can pay you out. Because this situation, whenever you're dealing with this lower energies that doesn't like your new persona or what you do for work or how you live your life or the choices that you make for yourself and your family, it'll improve if they're meant to be in your life. Or if you get the intuitive message that you should separate from this person. Either way, make a plan and choose the best route for yourself. Be true to yourself. Right. Choose your friends wisely, though. So this is in regards to a friend. You can have serious love for a friend. It doesn't mean you're like in a romantic relationship with them or hooking up with them sexually. But you can have friends that secretly like you and they want to block your path to love, or they just want to block what you're guided and loved to do in your journey. Plan forward, going forward for the collective. It was in reverse. The outcome of your problems is uncertain and may not make you happy. So some outcomes may not make you happy. You know, unfortunately, when you got to separate from some people, that's kind of hard, huh? Put self-interest and self-perseverance first. You can't be of use to anyone else if you don't look out for yourself first. Justice. So you're going to bring justice by, even if it's a temporary halt or forever halt, right? But you need to make a plan and bring justice to the situation. But come from a place of love, though. You're coming from a place of love, too, when it's protecting your family from people, places, and things that you need to separate from. And maybe that includes a vacation or a vacation that was planned. The universe brought in justice for you to make a decision and plan forward because it's divinely guided that you knew this information before you went forward. That was a beautiful reading. So if you're still suffering from a little mental conflict, or you came to get confirmation of who's still maybe giving you the side eye, or you just want to know why your change bothers people, I mean, sometimes that could be, especially when it like bothers like a whole lot of people around you, you could be like, am I doing something wrong, spirit, you know? But I feel like this is just the opportunity to clear your energy, let go of what no longer is part of your journey, and understand that, okay? And come to a peaceful resolution with the people who you should still be peaceful with, right? But you have plenty of opportunities for abundance to come in. So what if some of these were co-workers and now you're like, well, shoot, I gotta work with them, or how am I still gonna work with this person, and yada yada yada. Ask the universe for another new co-worker for the time being, like another route. Ask and you shall receive, they say. Alright guys, I hope this helps. Don't forget to take your daily dose of love, acceptance, cherish, and happiness from the universe. They love you. They're proud of your great work, your great endeavors. And honestly, you wouldn't be doing something great if you didn't have a few people doing the side eye at you, right? But what we're doing here is helping others grow and radiating at a place of love after judgment is called, because part of your self-love and standing up for yourself is learning when to stand up for yourself too, and when to let go, and when to heal things with a peaceful resolution. So use your discernment wisely, fam. I know you are. I'm super proud of you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get this video out there for whoever needs to hear it. A little mental checkup from Spirit. Don't forget to click on the website for some candles. Here, let me get you the other ones real fast. Advertisement time. So that's a little mini one. Here's a full sizer. I tried to not stick these too far in there so that way they don't get covered in wax if you choose to take it out and save the crystal without wax melting. But they are fixed in there a little bit to try and help prevent moving and shipment, right? And I made them too filled this time so I can't even put the lid on. And here's another one. Here's Calm the Ruckus. This one is mainly towards divine masculine. However, divine feminines do have, masculine in them. And it also gives you that courage to stand up for yourself and to let go of things that no longer serve you. And if you want to ring in your abundance and your prosperities and help bring in intuitive signs so you know where to go, it's kind of like Jesus lead my steps meditation type work, definitely check out the Moneymaker line. Has both candles. They have bracelets that go with as well. So I look forward to each and every single one of you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.